Hey guys, how's it going? Frey here from Tools and Gadgets, and now we are back again with another video. So today I have the Anker 735 Prime power bank here. So this is a 20,000 milliampere battery and it outputs 200 watts of energy, and it has an input maximum of 100 watts. So you could charge this bad boy probably around an hour and a half and you would get a full charge from that. I've been seeing a lot of issues regarding with the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max that it doesn't charge, I mean the power banks doesn't charge the 15 Pro and Pro Max because of the reverse charging that the Pro and Pro Max have. So meaning, like, if you stick USB-C cable from your iPhone 15 and you stick it like somebody else's phone or AirPods, the 15 charges the other device. So I think that it'll get confused if ever this power bank is that device is a slave device that the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max needs to charge. So instead of this giving battery to the iPhone 15, it's doing a reverse. The 15 gives battery to a power bank, but yeah, let's go ahead and try that later on. So yeah, let's go ahead and unbox this baby. Okay, so let's go ahead and unbox this. So this is the new released Anker Prime power bank. So it has a bigger screen compared to last year's power bank releases. So I got the 20,000 milliampere battery because they're out of the 2700 milliampere battery. And I could say that this bad boy is really heavy. It is quite large. So out of the box is the unit itself, and underneath you have the travel pouch or the carrying pouch, and you have a USB-C cable here. There you go. You have a USB-C to USB-C cable. You have the manual. I guess that's about it. So yeah, let's go ahead and set this aside. Okay, for size reference, here's the 15 Pro Max. That is the side view of that. So this is the side view of the 15 Pro Max. As you can see, it is quite chunky. On the top here, you have two USB-Cs and one USB-A. So this is the main one. So this draws out 100 watts of power. When using two USB-Cs, you get 100 watts each for this, so 100 and 100 here. But then if you're using a third cable here, so if you're attaching like three devices, the other one that has a USB-A, this one on top still uses the 100 watts full power. On the second USB-C, you'll be getting around 60 watts of power, and on the third USB-A, you'll just be getting around 40 watts per hour, so which makes it a total still of 200 watts. So at the front here, you have the screen. This is a big screen, which is a finger magnet actually. And underneath here is the pins. So you could charge this one wirelessly on a dock. But it doesn't come with a docking base here. So I think it's the 2700 milliampere that comes with a base dock. So this one doesn't. On the side here, you have the power button. So let's go ahead and power it up. You'll be greeted with the Anker logo. So as of now, we have a 24% state charge. So let's go ahead and try the included USB-C. So in here you are getting 140 watts maximum speed for this USB-C that they included. So yeah, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. If we could really, if the iPhone 15 Pro Max wouldn't charge using a power bank. So let's go ahead and test that. Let's stick it in the first slot here. So it's working. So you could see that the Anker Prime is charging the 15 Pro Max here. So you wouldn't have any issue like the 15 is charging the power bank here. So it's doing just fine. So because this has a power delivery function. The other ones, the power banks that doesn't come with a power delivery function, that's the only time that the 15 Pro and Pro Max would be charging the power bank and not the other way around. So we are at 32%. So yeah, we are using 27.4 watts. I mentioned earlier this cable could sustain up to 140 watts max, but we're just using 27.4 watts right now. Let's see the functions. The battery information, so we have 100% health here. The battery cycle is still 0 because it's brand new battery. So auto screen timeout. So let's click again. Screen brightness to high. Yeah, we want that. So it just rotates. So every click of a button, it round robins. So let's go ahead and try the second USB-C slot. It still has a maximum of 28 watts. So it's not going above 28 watts. So I have with me here my kid's iPad Pro Max. Sorry about the Pro Max. No, iPad Pro M2 chip. Let's go ahead and stick it on the first slot here. iPhone is still sticking with the 28 watts, so the iPad Pro, I don't know, it's just jumping. The iPad Pro Max here is not really pulling that much. If I turn on the screen, as you can see, let's go ahead and fully open it. There you go. So once the iPad is turned on, its screen turned on, we're pulling upwards of a 30 watts right now. As we could see, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is still sticking with the 28 watts. So it's not really jumping up and down, it's just staying there compared to the iPad. But yeah, I think this is a really good buy. So if I lose this, I would really buy this again. So it's really good for traveling. I could see how many minutes till my power bank runs dry. So yeah, I love it. So the myth, again, the myth where the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max would be the one charging the power bank, that's not the case here, because the power bank is charging the 15 Pro and Pro Max because it has the power delivery system, not the same as the older Anker power banks perhaps. I know the 10,000 milliampere, I forgot the model number, but that one, the 15 Pro and Pro Max are the ones charging the power bank. So this one, it's not that. So okay guys, so thank you for watching. Comment down below if you have any questions, and see you again in our next vlog. Bye. So now we have been testing the iPhone 15 Pro Max for quite a while now, and this Anker Prime 735 20,000 milliampere battery. So right now Apple is claiming that by using their proprietary charger, the one that came with the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max, it charges a little bit faster compared to the aftermarket USB-C to USB-C. So yeah, let's go ahead. So it tops at 22.4 watts. Let's go ahead and check Anker cable. So the Anker cable tops at around 22.3 watts, just 0.1 difference.